What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Fresno State will kick it off and we will be underway. And he's going to bring this one out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. So Hawaii's offense will be first on the attack. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Davis will throw. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. On the run, still looking. Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, this guy can just take games over. He can just make things happen when it doesn't look like anything's there. That time they go RPO. They're expecting to throw the football and have to make a play, but nobody's open. This is like Sandlot football. He just tucks the ball himself, and he goes and gets it. He knows where he is on the field. He knows where he needs to get that first down. He's just playing above the X's and O's right now.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
As a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
No huddle offense to the line. Looking to throw again. Zings it complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Davis looking to pass. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
They're going to go to the air on third and short. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Warriors.
How about about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Fresno State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Caught in the backfield, it's Clement. At the 45 on his way. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Fresno State right back to the line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Toss to the outside. Got a little space. Got the first down and more. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him. They're continuing to...
He'll take a deep shot here. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Hawaii. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the move from inside his 5. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Napier. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. grabbed over the middle. It's Napier. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Pulls it in. It's Napier. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Bulldogs are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. So now it's second and long. They'll leave it with him. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. The give on the counter. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Wiles. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll go to the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And some room to work. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a grab past the marker. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Davis will throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Hawaii! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Got it in the middle. It's Napier. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. There he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Fresno State right back to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll trim the deficit to 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Clemson. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Snags it down the right side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Napier. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Trying play action. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your play,
he's going to throw deep right side. Got it! And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Warriors!
and with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
35, Fresno State, 6.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And he ends up taking a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The return is brought down at the 33, and the Hawaii offense will take over.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And the Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this second and short. Davis looking to pass. Quickly complete. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
First down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Here's a heat. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need...
Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wants to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Oh, it's blocked. Not gonna get there as this defense makes a stand.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up the day, man. You've been getting beat all over the place. You're trying to make the score a little bit closer, maybe fight back in, maybe get competitive. Even your field goal unit isn't performing.
Catch inside the 25. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Wants to go up top on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He unleashes a long one. Grabs it inside the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you could see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
51, Fresno State, 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll do it himself. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Davis will throw. Tight end finds a soft spot.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. The screen, and watch out. Across the 35. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the air. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
58, Fresno State, 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for a lot more on that when instead he's out of bounds at the 14. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Fresno State, 6.
After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Fresno State will have to punt.
Number 18 in punt formation to kick it away.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Slips through the line, and the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. Still looking, on the move. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Warriors. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Gresham. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Gresham. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tyree. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Davis looking to pass. Fires one high and deep. Makes a catch down the right side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. And the Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Found a seam. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Hansen. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it down the right side. Hits the crease. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous part of it. A late touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving past the 25. Turning it on! And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Fresno State will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He gets a block. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Davis will throw. Steps away to find some room. He'll pull it down. Got the first down himself. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Dances away to buy time. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Hauls it in. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Firing to the right, complete. Across the 25, he's got room. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short as time expires.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddy.